Hi everyone. I wanted to show you the paint from the side so you can see the consistency. So the colors that I mix, this is what I do in the end. You're not seeing anything. Here we go. Okay, that's one. That's two. See, this one is a little on the thick side. And how you can see is because I see little chunky chunks coming off. So that's going to need a little bit more water. Let's do that one more time. See that? Let me get you in a little closer. That one was the exact consistency. See how it comes off the stick just like honey? That's what you want to look for. And I can't stress how important that is, because all those cells, it's really all about the thickness of the paint. See that? Just one nice stream coming off the stick. No drips. And if it's too thick, you will see that there's chunky chunks coming off? That's when it's too thick. And sometimes you'll have that when you're making a lot of paint. Just before you add the silicone, you'll just have to do one more test. See, now it runs off the stick better. That's it. That's good. That one's good. That can have a little bit more. That what you're seeing is air bubbles, so that's okay. As long as it's not in the paint. That's good. One more time, this one. This one is bordering on a little bit too thick. But that happens when you let your paint stand for a while. Just before you pour, you have to check your thickness. This one was okay. Yeah, that one's good. That one's perfect. And that's it. That's how I mix the consistency. So I'll stick this on the next video and I'll start pouring. So I'm back and I have a prepared canvas. It's a pretty long one. It's 24 centimeters by 14. And I thought this would be a nice size to do a push and pull, because I don't do those too much. So I thought, let's do that with these pretty colors. So I'm going to take this. This is a really light, like eggshell color. And I sort of like this color for the background instead of white, because white is white and I'd rather have something that looks a little bit like beige. Okay, let me get something to smush that on. I think this will work. I'm already making a mess, as I can see, and I wasn't planning on doing that. Okay, there we go. And this is just a little bit different than the normal pours we do, because this time I already prepared the sides. As you can see, I'm making them the whole canvas in one color, the background color. Spreading it all over the place. Here we go. And this one down here. Make sure you get those folds in the canvas on the corners. There we go. That's it. Now it's all covered. Now the important part of doing a push and pull is that your background color should not have any silicone in it. And why we don't put silicone in it is because otherwise you get those little dents all over the place, and that's not really what we're looking for. We want a nice smooth background. So this is pretty smooth. And remember, we're going to push it up and pull it down. So I'm going to put a little bit more here, make it smooth up here, because I don't think we're going to come back to this bit here. Okay, now it's nice and smooth. I do see a little air bubbles, and just, you know, because we can easily remove them, I'm going to torch them out. That's about it. A couple there. Okay, now what you choose is your colors to do the push and the pull. And I think I would like some dark in here. And this is a really little cup. It's 30 milliliters. So it doesn't have much of a volume, but it'll do the trick. I am going to put in a little bit of that Naples yellow. This is the burnt sienna. And for the colors, you can check the videos I did yesterday where I show all the colors. Now I want a lot of that turquoise in there. That's it. Then I have a lighter turquoise, but I'm going to put another color between the two. Maybe even a little bit of that darker Naples yellow. See, Naples yellow is a pretty cool color because by adding white you get these tints. So this is all Naples yellow with titanium white, and just by adding more or less titanium you get these awesome colors. So let's put this one in, the darker, and finish it off with some more of that sienna. Okay, now we have that in there. Now I need a little stick to stir this up. We're going to give it just one swirl like that. And we're going to put the colors aside so we have enough room to do our push and pull. Now this one is the one without the silicone. That's the background color. And we have this all lined up. It's ready to go. You put your hand underneath because we're going to be tilting it down when we push up and pull down. So what I like to do is just splotch it on there like that. Don't be scared. Then pour a little bit more of that paint behind it like that, and then we push up and we pull down, and then we level it out. Now as you can see, there's a lot of paint under, and that's what we're going to do with it. We're going to just let it go a little over the side where we want, but we're going to make sure that all that color is going to come down, as you can see. Then we're going to stop. And this is going to be awesome, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to, from up high, torch so that it can grow. And as you see, I'm not really moving this torch much because I'm letting the warmth come down, and that way somehow it makes those cells just a little bigger. Now I'm going to come down with this. As you can see here where I'm coming over the plastic, you can see it working. Now this is, for me, this is the a really beautiful push and pull. Look at that. I'll get you in close. Especially look at this band here. This is awesome. There it is. That's really pretty, isn't it? Wow, I really like this. Now what happened here, and this is what I call lacing. See, those are cells, this is lacing. And that happens because of the way we push the colors under the background color and how it came down. That does a lot to the painting, and that makes the lacing. Down here, these are only cells. That's where the colors just pushed up and came through the background color. Where you have lacing, let me get you focus again. There you are. Where you have lacing, it's just the top color that is, you know, spread because of the silicone. But this is where it comes through the background color. So that's the difference. Now I love this whole bit here, and I'm sure I can't get it under my camera because I would have loved to make something out of that. Just let me do something. Let me try and get that on camera because that really blew me away. Oh, there it comes. Let's see. Yeah, this bit here. That is beautiful, but it's shining in my camera. Let me show you. There it is. For the people that don't know, I have a Instagram account where I usually take some really cool shots out of some of my pours. Let's see, I like this also, but I want to make sure I don't get all the light in it. Sorry about that. But it's like you're in the studio with me, and this is what I do, so I'm pretty sure that it's going to be okay. Let's see if I can do this one more time. Sorry about my hair. Oh yeah, by the way, then you can also see, because someone said a while back, I can count your follicles. Yeah, that's when I get my head in the way like that. But at least you can see I don't wear a wig, which I've been accused of, like it's something really bad to have a wig. I don't know, but some people have to have a wig. Pretty? Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to put this one away. And I'm going to do one little swish swatch. Because I still have some here left in the cup. Oops. And I promise it won't be a lot because I have all this paint. I still got to pour a lot of other things, so don't worry. Okay. Clean off the palette knife. Very important if you want to swipe your cards. You need a little bit of clean palette knife. And I'm going to pour this one on top and around the sides if there's enough. There it is. Oh, I would have liked to swipe the other way, like this way. That didn't work out like I wanted it to. Let's see what happens. Get in close. That is kind of fun. But I would have liked it if this stripe in the middle was narrower. Then I could have made a really cool. Ooh, it's working. Wait a minute. It's working. See, now it's narrow. That will be an awesome pendant, right? And some people keep asking, what are you doing with the papers? I'll get what I'm gonna do. Okay, sorry, couldn't find him. Ooh, changed, but I kind of like it. Now imagine this. This is a bezel, and this is a kind of big one. So I'm going to cut it out just like that. So you get this in the middle. Can you imagine that? Get in really close. There it is. See the really pretty definition in that? So when I cut it out and put that smack in the middle, you'll get that on the sides. And that's going to be really pretty. I'm pretty sure. There it is. So that's what I do with it. And now the question that was asked was why I'm not using the Yupo. Well, the thing is, this is waterproof photo paper. And if you want to put them in bezels, the only thing that is very important is that your paper doesn't warp, you know. Sometimes it warps all over the place, but this can't warp because it's waterproof. So because I'm putting resin on top, if it's on Yupo or this paper, it's going to be exactly the same. The only thing that you want is that it stays flat. That's it. Okay, like I said, I don't have any paint anymore. I'll do some more swatches in the next one where I, you know, have more paint on the table. Now I'm going to just clean it off for you guys and start up a new video. So thank you all for watching this one. And I'll be right back with the twin sister of the pour you just saw. Right? Love you all to pieces. Liebe euch alle. Hou van jullie allemaal. Doei doei.